Good morning, my stamping friends. Brenda Hillard here at Create with Brenda. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I absolutely love the art of paper crafting and card making, as you may well know if you've been here before. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I have a very simple card today that I want to share with you. Is what I've got here over the next probably few days is I'm trying to use up all of my Halloween paper. And being we've got the Halloween festivities coming up the end of the month, let's pull out our Halloween papers and make some cards and send them on their way, right? All right, so let me show you what I have today. I'm going to be using the cute Halloween paper. The one thing I want you to notice is the black and whites and the gray and white are not just for Halloween. There's some other patterned paper too that's super cute. I will admit most of it is Halloween, so if you're going to do it, order it now. Ordering is easy with me. You can see my monthly host code up there. If your order is under $150, please use my host code. And when you use my host code, you receive a special card from me every month for shopping with me. And if you're this month, if your order is over, what do I have this month? Oh boy, I am going to have to check and tell you exactly what that's horrible that I don't even know what it is. Let me just look quick and I will be able to tell you. So this month when your order is let's see. If your order is over $75, you will receive the Adorning Designs decorative masks. And I've got some fun cards coming up showing you how to use those masks and our blending brushes and embossing paste. So stay tuned for that. And then here's our project. Let's get to business here. I am going to be using the Tasteful Labels dies, and the two that I chose to use are these. So this one I cut out in, get my piece here. This one I cut out in basic black, and I love these embossing dies because they've got these embossed edges on them. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is this adorable little embossed edge on these labels, and they're pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this one has the stitching. You can see the stitching right on the label. And then these two fit together just like this for my card. All right, so that's the Tasteful Labels dies, and those are in the annual catalog. And I'm going to be using Gorgeous Grape ink. And then I've got two pieces. I have to think about this a minute. Usually I put my measurements on there, as you know, but I have two pieces that measure they each measure 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and you'll need two coordinating designer series papers. I have a piece of Gorgeous Grape that measures 4 by 5 1/4. I have a top folding card base that measures 4 1/4 by 11 1/2, and that is scored at 5 1/2, so that when I say top folding, it opens like this instead of like a book, or instead of like this, we have it opening with a top fold. Okay. All right. So those are our pieces. Oh, and you're going to need a 1/2 inch strip of coordinating solid cardstock. This measures 1/2 inch by 11. Okay. And then to show you the card. So my card was inspired by Crafty Al. And I just took a little different take on her design and made it into a Halloween card with different embellishments. The other thing I'm gonna use that I didn't tell you about is I want to use this Hey Boo from the Cutest Halloween stamp set, and then just some Memento Black ink. So let me show you how I put this together. So you have these two pieces, right? And is what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch off from my paper, just a ripped edge, okay? Save this piece because we're going to use it. And now, did you notice I ripped on the right edge of that paper? So on this one, I'm going to rip on the left edge. And I'm going to save this piece as well. So I've got these two pieces. So what we're going to do is take I'm going to get my silicone mat. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just going to put some Stampin' Seal right here and right along that ripped edge, okay? And I'm going to lay that on my matted piece of Gorgeous Grape. And then I'll do the same to this. I'm going to put some Stampin' Seal. And you guys, I'm not kidding. These are quick and easy cards. So, you know, you got neighborhood kids that you can give a card with a little money treat or a McDonald's gift card. And then parents don't have to worry about any kind of tricks in the treats. All right. So then, you know, I had this strip of paper, and on the card, looks like this. This isn't a ribbon. This is paper. How cool is that? And I have another card design that I did that I'll show you too. So in order to fold that, I went like this. I didn't like hard fold it, but I just kind of put my finger where the middle is. I'm going to get rid of this from behind so you can see better. And then I just folded this to look like the letter N. Well, it's like that. And the nice part about this is if you don't have a lot of ribbon or embellishments, or you don't have the right color, look at it. Now you've got the cardstock, which how cool is that? I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to cut a little angle off from each of those, okay? So you can see where I'm going with this, right? All right, so then I'm just going to turn this N over because this long strip on the back is where I'm going to put my Stampin' Seal. And then I can put I'm going to call it a swoosh, or it kind of looks like Zorro, you know? Remember Zorro? That was an old cartoon. Anyway, open them up, put some Stampin' Seal on there, and just lay them down on your card where you want them to be. Good, right? Right. All right, so our next step is to assemble our little medallion here that I used in the center. So what I want is my Hey Boo. Let me grab my stamp right here. I've got Hey Boo. I'm going to ink it up with the Gorgeous Grape. And I'm going to stamp it right in the middle. Remember to always give your stamps a little bit of time so that your ink can penetrate the paper. So there's our perfectly stamped image. And then I'm going to take some of my dimensionals. Those are the minis. I don't want those. I want the full size. And I think I have to snip. You ever do this? Snip. So that you can use all the edges of your Stampin' dimensional pieces, and there's just like no waste. And it only takes a few seconds. So Now is what I'm going to do is I want to take the Hey Boo and I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal to the back. I'm going to bring in my other die cut piece and I'm just going to center this on there. And then on the back of this, we'll add some dimensionals. Just like that. And bring this back in. And we can add this right over our paper swoosh. And then put some more Stampin' Seal on the back of this. Bring in our card base and center this right on our card. Quick, easy, fun, right? Quick and easy is always good. Now remember these torn pieces I talked to you about? So is what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take and put some Stampin' Seal along the straight edge of that piece. And on the inside, I'm just going to put this torn edge facing the center, and I have the coordinating paper. Now wait, that's not all. I'm going to grab an envelope here, and we'll do the same thing with this dotted piece. Turn it over, add Stampin' Seal along that straight edge, and then I can put that right here on the left front, or left side on the front of my envelope. Snip off that little excess, and now I have a coordinating envelope. The inside of my card. Love it, love it, love it. And then on the inside of this, there's a little Happy Halloween to You sentiment too in this. That's not the one I wanted. This have a fabulous Halloween. So from there, I'm going to grab my block, my stamp. I've been making so many Halloween cards. I'm so excited to just show you all of them. All right. So there's my Have a Happy Halloween. I want my Gorgeous Grape because that was what we used on the front. I'm going to ink this up with the Gorgeous Grape ink, and then I can stamp it. And how cute is that? Have a fabulous Halloween. All right, so now we need a little bling, right? Little embellishment. What's a handmade card without embellishment? So I'm going to bring in my stars. This is what a full pack looks like, guys. You get lots of pieces, 150 of them to be exact. You can see I've been loving my stars. I'm going to bring in my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm just going to lift and put a few stars right on here just to bling it up a little bit. See what a difference that makes? I hope you loved today's project. I hope you'll give it a try. And let me show you some with other papers. So here's the skeletons. Here's one just like I made today. I guess that's what I have. But do you see how if you alternate the sides that you rip, you get a little different look? So this is on the right, this is on the left. And then I have this one, which is the reverse of the card we did today. And yeah, so there you go. There's some Halloween ideas for you. Cute, cute card, quick and easy. Remember, the only way my business grows and I get to continue doing this is if you order from me. So please place your orders. I'll put the Shop Now button down below, and I'll also give you the measurements in the description down below too. Have a great day, everybody, and until next time, bye-bye.